It finally happened. It is finally cold. It's about time if you ask me. This heat was getting really crazy. Welcome to another video of Vlogs with Tyski. My name is Ty, but you can call me Tyski. If you are new to my channel, I'm just a content creator that wants to be a full-time YouTuber, document my journey in the process of that, everything related to film, short clips, BTS, music videos, tutorials. That's about this channel. And if you're about that, go ahead and subscribe and drop a like for that little intro that I just said. So as you've seen in the title of the video and the thumbnail, that we're going to be talking about zoom lens and prime lens and what's the difference and what you should be using and how to use these and balance it out, etc. Here I have is a Canon 50mm that apertures down to 1.8, along with my Canon's zoom lens EF mount at 75 to 300mm. The lowest that steps down, I believe, is going to be at aperture 4. I could be wrong. So I wanted to explain why you would use something such as a prime lens or even a telephoto lens. Now when we talk about zoom, it doesn't necessarily have to be a zoom lens, something like this at 75 to 300mm. Of course, if you're using something just like I am when I'm using my vlog camera, which will be a 16 to 42mm for the GH5, you'll be able to see the difference between prime and zoom. So let's get started. The only time that you would want to use primes is because it's always going to be fixed on one focal length. You won't be able to adjust the zoom, you'll be able to adjust the focus. However, the focus are way more sharper than any other zoom lenses, etc. They also have less glass to work with in the middle, so you're going to get the most light out of it, and that's why the aperture is so low. Therefore, you get these nice blurry backgrounds when you're shooting your videos just because you're using a prime lens. When you're using a zoom lens, such as either the one that I have, which I could make myself a lot more closer and do a little bit of adjustments, and you'll still get some blurry backgrounds, etc. Mine is a 16 to 42mm. Right now this is 42, and I'm going to bring it all the way back down to 16. But for an example of the 75 to 300, since it's currently in my hand, the more zoom that you have on here, the more out of focus that you have out there when you're getting your shot. The benefit of zoom lenses is you can honestly stay far back to where your subject is, not otherwise than being hidden from every other person and you're getting a subject from a far away distance, but you're able to get a lot of cinematic look with these only because the background is going to give that nice shallow depths, and you have control of how much you want it to be in your video or your photo, depending on what you're doing. But in the sacrifice, you will have to be dealing with light. So if you're not around somewhere that has a lot of light, you might have to adjust the ISO, you might have to adjust the shutter speed more, you might even have to add practical lights, or maybe add a little bit within posts, which can give you a little bit more grain, so be cautious about that. So with that brief summary of prime lenses versus zoom lenses, what are you going to be using in your videos? Comment down below. I would definitely like to hear what's the one thing that you need for your on the go every day that you're interested to buy, especially if this is one of those moments where you're watching this video just to figure out what prime can do for your videos versus zoom can do for your videos. Either that, or you're just trying to figure out, should I get a prime or should I get a zoom? Regardless, guys, if you did like this video, go ahead and drop a like and also subscribe and hit the bell notification for more videos like these. That's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go and I'll see y'all in the next video.